I once again returned to Japan for the fourth time, but I wanted to try something different this time. We flew on All Nippon Airways, or ANA in short, for the very first time. This is Japan's largest airline and among the world's top 10 best airlines, having been rated by Skytrax as a 5-star airline for 13 straight years since 2013. But will this airline satisfy my first impressions with them? Let's find out. What's up, travelers? I'm Enzo, and welcome to my travel journals. Good morning from Ninoy Aquino International Airport Terminal 3. I'm here to check in for my very first flight on All Nippon Airways. This is Japan's largest airline. We booked our tickets here because last year there was a promotional sale called Hello Blue Sale, wherein we can book international flights plus free domestic flights at discounted prices. And as a traveler myself, I am very excited to try this airline for the very first time on my fourth trip to Japan. We'll first be flying to Tokyo Narita before we hop on for our afternoon flight to Sapporo. Come and explore the inspiration of Japan. We arrived 3 hours before our flight. Although ANA offers online check-in through its mobile app, we decided to forego it and do the traditional in-counter setup. We lined up for 20 minutes until we checked in our 2 large suitcases. Like I said earlier, this is a 2-leg journey. We were also given our boarding passes for our onward connecting flight as well. Our first leg is a 4-hour flight from Manila to Tokyo Narita. ANA flies once daily to Narita, which is complemented by an afternoon flight to Haneda, Tokyo's other airport. This flight is operated by Juliet Alpha 840 Alpha, a Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner delivered to ANA in August 2015. It seats 42 passengers in business class and 198 in economy. Okay, time now is 8:52 and we are on the way going to our Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner, which will bring us to Tokyo Narita. The start of my first impressions, my camera is too bright. Wow, that one is the business class cabin and I think this is the continuation of it. Time now is 8:54. So for my first impressions on this seat, this is 17.2 inches and has a pitch of 34 to 38 inches. To be honest, the leg room is good, kind of. I can actually stretch my feet, but I have to place my bag here. So we're also provided blankets, and you have also your personal headsets, the safety card, and of course an onboard magazine, and this one too, an air sickness bag. Wow, it even has instructions on how to connect to the Wi-Fi here on the airplane. But mind you that the Wi-Fi here on international flights has a certain fee that you'll have to pay. I'll be flashing it on the screen for you to know. Meanwhile, I will be explaining later how about for domestic flights. It's 9:09 and we are now pushing back. See how the Japanese values punctuality so much. We'll get you going when we take off.
Goodbye, Philippines. See you next week.
So a unique feature of the 787's windows is that there's really no window shades. You can only control the windows using this switch below. Just press the dark button to dim, while the light button, of course, to make it lighter. So I'll try to dim my window. I would say this is an innovative feature that Boeing engineers added when they were developing the 787 at its early stages. And I guess this is when everything goes completely dark. You can still see the outside. You can still see the outside, even though it's already kind of dark in this window shade. And the inverse goes when I try to press the light button. Okay, it's just taking some time for the window to lighten up again. But I guess it's quite good.
The lunch service soon started. I ordered the roasted chicken meal with calamansi sauce and garlic rice. We were also given ice cream, and you also have the option to order select juices on board.
There's a feature here. Just have to twist this. You can open the aircon vent, then twist it again to close. Now for the reading lights, the control is solely on the remote control. Just press this button and it will light up or switch off according to your own preference. Time check is 12:34 and we are just less than 2 hours away from our initial destination.
Prior to this flight, I also made a papercraft scale model of the Dreamliner, which I brought it in flight. When flight attendants noticed it, they were amused. One of them even borrowed my papercraft so that she could take a picture of it at the rear galley. Because of their impressions on it, guess what? I was given a papercraft puzzle of ANA's flying Honung Airbus A380 from the cabin crew. I even had a picture of them after landing, but due to data privacy reasons, they declined to have those published here. But anyway, prior to our descent, we were given free candies. Nice one, ANA! We soon started our descent to Narita International Airport.
手荷物は座席の上の物入れまた
and landed ahead of schedule. We deplaned at Terminal 1, which is ANA's main hub at Narita.
What's up? We're here at the arrivals hall of Narita Airport Terminal 1. If you are connecting from an international flight to a domestic flight, you have to clear customs and immigration first, then collect your checked baggage, and then to proceed to a dedicated backdrop counter instead of going up to the departures. Our next flight is also on All Nippon Airways to Sapporo. We'll see you there.
Before we move on further, you can read a comprehensive review of this trip report on my blog site. The link is on the description below. Additionally, you can visit my blog site, enzothetraveler.blogspot.com, to see all my travel journals, including those exclusively available there. The second leg of this trip is a 1.5-hour flight from Narita to Sapporo, a city in Hokkaido, Japan's northernmost island, known for its snow festival in February. ANA flies from Narita to Sapporo and back once daily. The bulk of the Sapporo to Tokyo flights originate from Haneda. Terminal 1's domestic airside is accessible from the arrivals level of the south wing. Passengers are bussed from the terminal to their plane. This flight is operated by Juliet Alpha 113 Alpha, a 2016-built Airbus A321-200, configured with 8 business class seats and 186 economy seats. Now, one thing I noticed in this plane is that there are no seat monitors, and the safety card and other stuff that would usually be found in the lower seat pocket is placed above. By the way, this plane is equipped with wireless in-flight entertainment. You need to have the ANA app on your phone and be connected to Wi-Fi, which is free on domestic flights. Unfortunately, this did not work on this plane.
This A321 has also USB ports, but these are the older ones.
シートベルトを腰の低い位置で緩みのないようお締めください。
Goodbye Tokyo, see you on Wednesday. On ANA domestic flights, beverages, but I chose the apple juice as the only drink for this flight as we approach 6:45 p.m.
We are nearing the end of this trip report, but like what I do, here's my verdict. The seats on both flights look good with sufficient room to spare for my legs. The main meal on the first leg tastes good, while the refreshments on both legs, particularly the second, were also refreshing. The crew did a fantastic job on both flights. They have been showing Japanese hospitality since we stepped in from our country of origin. The value for money for the flights, including the succeeding ones I would publish in the coming weeks, priced at $284 US, or almost 16,500 pesos per passenger, was fair enough. Lastly, the entire process was fairly fine from check-in to boarding to the flight itself and until the end of this trip. And now, here are my ratings for this flight. Because I really enjoyed the experience on both flights, I have nothing to suggest for any improvements for now.
停止しますが、皆様の安全のため、ベルト着用サインが消えるまでお座りのままお待ちください。ベルト着用サインが消えた後、客室乗務員は安全業務を行います。
Alright, welcome to New Chitose Airport here in Chitose, Hokkaido. Although this is quite far from Sapporo, we can access it by, of course, what we do, railways. And there you go. That's it. This is the end of my trip report on All Nippon Airways from Manila to Sapporo via Tokyo Narita. I hope you enjoyed this trip report on my first time flying with the All Nippon Airways. Stay tuned and subscribe to the YouTube channel to stay updated with more of my videos in coming weeks. And don't forget to turn on notifications. From Sapporo TV Tower, this is Enzo, and I'll see you on the next travel journey.